Good morning. How are you? May God's grace be with you, my sister and my brother. Life given for a purpose. That is the topic today. Yes, God gave us life with and for a purpose. Different for each of us. A purpose for me and a purpose for you. For each of us, a special reason. I want to invite you to read with me Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And it says, Then the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostril the breath of life. And the man became a living being. God gives us life. He breathed into us, and in this way we became living beings. We were and are blessed with natural abilities. And having the gift of life, the breath of life that comes from God, we should do all in our reach to attain to the greatest grade of efficiency. Because all those who do not have a balanced mind and healthy body will fail in the purpose of their life. This is a serious issue, because life was given so that we will grow and increase the gifts given to us. The greater our opportunities, the greater our responsibilities before the giver of all we possess. We are properties of God, and it is to Him that we will need to give account of every action. When we stand before our God, how poor will our life look if we are empty of noble and selfless act? Imagine if we are wasting our life, our time, our precious gifts in laziness and self-gratification. How will we give an account for it to our Maker? Adam was placed in the beautiful Eden as the king of all the earth. But he was given a work to do. Remember? He was asked to care for the garden. In this way, divine wisdom saw that it would be better for man, even without sin, to have something to do. Then, what can we say about us today, now that we have a sinful nature? Being occupied in purposeful work is all the more important, for in this way we keep the door shut to so many temptations. God is wonderful in His provision for us. We need to employ our talents in some work, in doing good. Those who have nothing to do are the most miserable people in this earth. Their life is sad, as it is led only by the love of self-pleasing, when our purpose should be to act generously. At the end of the day, when we take stock of what we have done, we should have a positive balance over the balance of self-gratifying acts, something we did to elevate, to benefit others, and that is acceptable to God. Every receiver of gifts should consider himself responsible before God and use his talent for God. We have received gifts. I am a receiver, you are a receiver of gifts from God. As we are being reminded today that we are going to have to render a report of how we have used what God has given us, let us be grateful that we still have time to make good use of our talents. We can still use our life, our time, our wisdom, our faith to glorify God. May God help us and teach us how to use the talents, the gifts that He has generously entrusted to each of us. Until tomorrow, may your day be blessed.